What's up, everybody? It's Zero here, doing a little gun game. I played this game yesterday, actually not today, and had quite a bit of fun. I've started to kind of like wager matches here recently, just usually if I go into it with a couple other people, or at least one other person that I'm playing with, they tend to be quite a bit of fun, just because you can laugh about things and just in general have a good time shooting each other in the back. So it's not something you normally get to do in team-based games. You can do it in free-for-all, but free-for-alls are just kind of a little bit bland. They don't switch weapons up on you and do things like that, like the wager matches do. I never was really big into the wager matches, but I think I'm going to have to be playing more of them because they're a lot of fun. I think one of these days I might do some high stakes, just when I get everything unlocked that I want to get unlocked. I still want my gold camo, but nowhere near the prestige to do that yet, so I don't know what I should do. I can't really level up playing the wager matches. That's what it is. I'm drawing a blank here. It's just about time for me to go to bed, even though it's only like 9 p.m. Stayed up way too late last night. Got a major hangover today, so I have to go to bed early to try to take care of that. Just can't party like I used to be able to in my younger days. Used to be nothing staying up all night and then getting up and having a full day, and now it takes me 2 or 3 days to recover, it seems like. It's just one of the downsides of getting old, I guess. They say you get wisdom, but I would think if I had the wisdom I wouldn't be partying like I used to. But apparently I'm not wise enough to give up on that yet. I really still kind of wish I could live that life that I used to live, because I was having a good time when I was doing it. And I don't have anything keeping me from doing it other than just feeling like crap after every time. I'm not married, don't have any kids, no real huge responsibilities in life other than going to work a few days out of the week, so it would be pretty easy if I could just handle it like I used to be able to, but my body just doesn't take it anymore. But there are good things about getting older, especially if you've been working a job for a long time, staying at the same place, start to get things built up. There's other things you can do for fun, have a lot more spare time and spare cash for hobbies and things like that. If I was going out and doing things like that, I'd never be able to make videos and be playing video games and all that things. I wouldn't be able to afford it. Going out's expensive, and I'd almost rather just sit at home and play video games. It seems to be just about as fulfilling and is way cheaper in the long run. It also keeps you from making mistakes that'll come back to haunt you later in your life. I know I made quite a few of those when I was going out partying, and there's some things once you do and once you have experienced, you just can't ever go back from, and even if you want to, other people in your life just won't let you if they know about your history. So it's one of the things you have to be careful about. Always think when you're doing things in life, would I be okay with people knowing about this 10 years from now? Would I be okay with telling this to my kids and telling them about this? If I ever end up dating anyone, are they going to be okay with me having done this? Of course, that's a whole other story. I don't think you should be dating anyone that doesn't approve of what you've done and doesn't approve of everything from day one. If they don't approve, then eventually everything's going to come to light and it's just going to be a pain in the ass anyway. Nice no-scope there, by the way. And now I get this shitty sniper. That's actually what happened in my last relationship. Of course, she knew about everything from day one and never seemed to have a problem with it then, but it got 6-7 years later into the relationship and things were kind of getting serious, and then she had a huge problem with all the stuff that I'd done in my past, which if I hadn't done any of that stuff, we never would have met in the first place, so I don't know. It's a whole complicated mess, and has me just kind of sworn off relationships and women in general for quite a while. Don't think I'm going to be batting for the other team or anything, so, you know, it's not what I'm saying. It's just sticking to just hanging out with myself and doing whatever I want whenever I want, and just trying to have fun doing that here for a while. Not even worried about trying to get in another relationship at this point in time. Sometimes it's kind of nice just to not have to worry about anyone but yourself, and I haven't had that privilege for a long time, so I'm enjoying that, and it gives me plenty of time to make videos, which seems to be something that I'm really enjoying, and it's really relaxing, and it's my main social outlet these days, is playing video games and talking to people online and replying to comments on YouTube and things like that. If it wasn't for doing this, I don't know what I'd be doing. Probably be going out wasting my money partying and feeling like shit every day again, so guess it's one thing to be thankful for. Thank goodness for YouTube. So I think since a lot of my people that watch my videos, a lot of the viewers are a little bit younger and just kind of starting to get into life, I should put out some of my helpful advice that I've learned over these years. Number one would be never, ever, ever date a girl who's in anything that I would term the beauty industry, whether that be like a model or a stripper or things like that. They just seem to be the most fucked up people with the most fucked up lowest self-esteem possible. It's kind of counterintuitive and backwards. You'd think they'd have great self-esteem, but that is never, ever the case, and you will only regret that. Number two would be stay the hell away from hard drugs. Just stay away from them. There's things like pot, stuff like that, that's fine, but stay away from coke and meth and heroin and things like that. It's just bad news, and the people around it are just bad news. They might have fun, they might seem like fun, but it's a bad thing. And number three, never buy anything on credit. If you don't have the cash for it, you can't afford it. Anything except for, like a house or a car, then you'll probably have to finance that. But other than that, credit's a horrible thing, and it'll just end up getting you in trouble in the long run. But anyway, that's what I've learned, and here's a bonus clip, since I was playing with one of the guys that subs to my channel, and I won the last game. This is the very next game, and this is the kill cam from it. I just like to point out that I did kill that guy, if you look at the kill feed. But I thought it was a pretty cool kill cam. So, nice shot there, man. Well, until next time, just remember my advice. It'll save you a lot of heartache in the long run, even though it can be a lot of fun at the time. As always, thumbs up, favorites, subscribes are always appreciated. And while living in the moment might be fun, you gotta plan for your future.